Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading about a Queen of Swords. And I feel like this is somebody who's very smart. I feel like the majority of you, this would be you. And this person has been dealing with a difficult boss, a manipulative friend or family member, maybe even a spouse. But with the Four of Wands in the reverse, what I saw was someone walking along like big tile squares, and those tile squares all of a sudden like falling out. So you would like fall into the hole. There's someone here that keeps trying to make this Queen of Swords fail or have some sort of difficulty. And they should be either minding their own business or they should be wanting you to succeed. So the Queen of Swords has to stay one step ahead of them. Let's go in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And we're going to start with the Path of Shadows. I want to see what's up with the person who's making things difficult for this Queen of Swords. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you're safe. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. Hello, Voyager. How are you doing? We've got the Mirror. Self-examination, understanding, and acceptance. And Ghoul. In the shadows, I dwell, feeding on what I can, not remembering when was the last time that life tasted well. And the Mirror, I just kind of feel like this is someone having to realize that they are the ghoul, that they are the person that's causing things to be difficult. So I do feel like whoever is making the Queen of Swords have to be extra strategic is somebody that is upset or frustrated with their own life or their own situation. We've got Skull, transcendence, intuition, and power. I do feel like this is the Queen of Swords energy. They have the intuition that I think is helping them stay that one step ahead or avoid the, traps that are set by this ghoul. This is the character oracle. Let's see what else we can find out about this ghoul. I like to say with the character oracle, because this is a general reading, probably not all of them will apply to your story. They could, but these get a little bit more specific. So we've got the writer, the coach, and clergy. So those of you that resonate with the Queen of Swords, I feel you are dealing with somebody who does have a way with words. They could be an author, they could be a speech writer, or even somebody who does presentation like on the news or something, but they deal with communication. There's also this coach card that suggests that boss idea that I presented earlier would probably make sense, right? This could be somebody who is telling you how to be successful, but they're also making it difficult for you. Train, nurture, develop a plan, encourage, and support. That's why I said I feel like they're supposed to be helpful towards you, but they are not being supportive of you. And then we have clergy, guardians of faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission. So this could be somebody who is literally, working with the church. This could be somebody who uses their religion to justify how they're treating you or why they think they're the best person in their room, whatever it may be. They don't derive much happiness from their existence. And it looks like they get their entertainment from messing with you or probably multiple people. Hello, how's it going? Is it Lily? Hello, Sidebinder. Hello, dude. Arrival of the Fourth Kind. Why would you do that? That makes me think of that horrible movie. That's why I have a fear of owls, remember? I know, it's illogical, you guys. It's okay. This is the Marigold Tarot, just for dude. Let's see. What else have we got here? Hierophant. Again, a reference to a leader, somebody who has power, somebody who has followers, or who is responsible for others, right? Could also align with the clergy quite nicely. And we have the Two of Pentacles or the Two of Rings. So this is somebody that you probably work alongside, or this is somebody that you have been friends with or have known for a long time. No, I'm not going to do that. I wore sleeves because it's cold, silly. I got like 6,000 videos on here. There's like probably at least 1,000 of them where I'm wearing tank tops. Probably more like 2,000. Let's see. What else do we have? Judgment. Page of Cups. So I'm feeling like this ghoul, the person who's messing with the Queen of Swords, is going through a really difficult time. They may be experiencing grief. They may have gone through a really difficult breakup, or maybe even lost a job. But it feels to me like their judgment is off because of their mood or because of their state of mind. And that's what's causing it. That's what's causing them to kind of like lash out or not be that supportive person, or at least to the extent that they are doing so, right? Five of Cups, Nine of Swords in the reverse. I think they're actually starting to feel bad. They might be starting to feel guilty. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, take this as I should probably actually be helping you. Like you worked on my team or we're family. And here I am trying to make you look bad. Three of Rings or Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse, and the Seven of Rings or Seven of Pentacles. It's like if I make you look bad, then it will help me appear to have, made a difference. I did this over here and that person hasn't been doing as much. It's like I have to compete with you, or I don't want you to outshine me. But it's all about contribution. So it's feeling more so like I don't really feel any love vibe in this reading, at least not yet. This feels to me like it's in a workplace or it's a friendship or a family thing. And I don't know, maybe we've got a little bit of jealousy or a sense of intimidation that someone could take your job, or that they're more respected even though you're the boss, that kind of thing. Ten of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So we do have a bit of regret because on a day when someone felt particularly burdened or overwhelmed, they did attack the Queen of Swords. Now, from what I saw, they did this more than once. But perhaps the most recent time was particularly ruthless or unnecessary. I see somebody like wanting to show off their power. Like, you just remember, I'm the boss. But it was completely unnecessary. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Hello, Peggy. How are you, hon? What else do we have? Projected. I don't want it over there. Future days, weeks, months. Children in the reverse. Young, childhood, playful. And pressure cooker. I don't see it getting any better, even though this person may start to feel a little bit guilty. They're going through a lot and they're taking it out on the people that they feel like they can get away with taking it out on, i.e. the Queen of Swords, which I feel is probably you. But this is someone who's probably older than you. This person's having financial issues. They've got trash, discarding, throwing out, financial support, and denial. So there's a change in this person's finances that could have to do with child support, or it could have to do with the expenses they have with their family. But they're trying to, I think, for some of you, this person, if they own the business, they're trying to find a way to scrimp or like save money however they can. So if they can deny promotions or bonuses or a raise, then they're going to do that because they're worried about money. They're not facing the truth about what's really causing the problem, though. So the problem will persist, and they'll continue to look for ways to like, it was that person's fault, you know? Hello, a little bit. How are you doing? Hello, Rob. How's your day? All right, this is the Gilded Reverie. Let's see what else we got for you. We've got the Fox, number 14. The Ship, number 3. And number 24, the Heart. Oh. So this is the Heart is clarifying the denial card. This person, it's like they don't want to be honest about what would be fair, or like they don't want to think about things from someone else's perspective. Their empathy is not really a thing. This person's looking to make a move because of financial reasons. And it feels to me like that move or that strategy is a bit heartless. They're denying that other people have needs, or that they, have been good employees, or, I've known you a long time, so I shouldn't like take your favorite shoes. Number 30, the Lilies. Number 36, the Cross. Number 20, the Garden. Yeah, this feels to me like whoever is this coach or this ghoul, they are about to learn a pretty difficult lesson, because they are trying to basically make others pay for their sins, or make others fix their problems that are financial. So again, denying money to those who deserve it. Like, I'm not going to review you appropriately because I don't want to admit that you deserve more money. That would just mean I get less money. So definitely say there's some greedy energy here, and someone who doesn't feel like they have to do right by the people around them. The people who probably look up to them or feel like they should be like generous or benevolent in some way. This is the Pulp Tarot. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. Hierophant in the reverse. So we have somebody that is losing the respect of their followers. If this were actually a clergy, a member of the clergy, we could have a reputation for giving, you know, advice on how to do right and live by the Bible, but they themselves are not doing that. And it gets called out. If this is a boss who has been trying to say, you know, I lead my team the best possible way, their own review comes back negative. From our perspective, it looks like you are not being supportive of your team or specifically of this Queen of Swords. There's, with the Chariot in the reverse, something that doesn't go well for the person who's been trying to make life difficult for the Queen of Swords, and it's because they've been causing problems. Someone else notices it. Somebody with a little bit more power, probably, because they don't have enough power to say anything back. It's like, have you ever seen a bully? Like, I don't want to say like get bullied, but like someone who's normally quite used to getting their own way or feels like they can push their weight around, meeting somebody who's a little bit bigger than them. And then they're like, oh, yes. Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. This is our ghoul. They like to be a little bit, you know, important around you, but when they get around this other person, they're not as important. So this could be like owners of a business. This could be other leadership members, but there's someone here that's calling out the coach and saying, kind of seems like you're not doing your job. And it makes them feel like they need to get on the defensive. But the problem is they don't handle the situation very well. They don't know how to be like, I want to say honest. They don't know how to be professional in this situation. They're overly emotional about something, and that's why they've been acting the way they have. So when they're called on it, that overly emotional thing comes right back and causes issues, right? So they get called out on what they've been doing, something that they definitely should not have been doing. And basically it's like, hey, I know you've been doing this thing. You're not supposed to be doing this thing. So it's going to end right now. We got the Tower. This is like your boss's boss telling your boss to stop being a jerk. Oh, to be a fly on the wall. Yeah, you get him. Ha ha ha. How you like that? Hello, Carrie. How are you? Hello, Key Controller. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Chandlo. So this is a little bit of reckoning, right? You tried to pretend like you were doing things right, or you tried to pretend like you were this person to be revered or respected. And when it comes down to it, you let down the people that needed your support. Emperor, 10 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you may have the distinct pleasure of being told that your not so great boss has been fired. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a little weird for you because you're going to want to be like, happy dance. Because they have not been good. But you're going to want to keep your cool. I mean, obviously. But I do think for many of you, this ghoul energy that you've been dealing with, whether it's workplace, family, whatever, they're put on notice. They're like, hey, I know what you've been doing. I'm not a fan of it. You got 10 days to fix it. 10 days. Maybe it's a different time period, right? But it's like a temporary thing. Let's see how you do. And if you don't do well, if you don't turn around this ship, we're hiring someone else. Some of you may even get their job. Now, we're not going to wish mean things upon people because we don't do that. But there are blessings that are supposed to come to you. And this might be a way that for some of you, you get that blessing. Because this person failed their own responsibilities, basically trying to make it look like you were bad or trying to mess with you in some way. For some of you, this could be like a relationship that shouldn't have happened that somebody was trying to cover. I don't believe it would be with this Queen of Swords, but it could be for a small percentage of you. I think more so this is Queen of Swords is somebody who knows what they're doing, and somebody's trying to make it look like they don't know what they're doing. Hey, Bobby, how are you doing? So we've got the Ace of Candles, which is the Ace of Wands. Quick reminder, I don't read the Tarot in the reverse. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. The Queen of Swords has been faced with a pretty challenging reality with regards to their current situation. And it does look like this Emperor who comes in to address the ghoul, the problem, there's reason to believe there's a pretty good blessing coming your way or a new beginning because of that Emperor kind of making clear that you deserve to be supported in the role that you are, or you deserve to be treated better because you're family, you know, whatever it is. The Magician. But the Raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. The person who's been trying to manipulate the reputation or the perception of you, they're not going to be able to do it anymore. For some of you, this is, we see that you're not working well with others, so we're going to make this Queen of Swords boss somebody different. Doesn't seem like you're doing well as far as helping them, so this person's good. We'll have the Queen of Swords report to them instead. It's like, you know what? You made things worse, whoever the ghoul is. I feel like I scratched myself or something. Ew. Nine of Wells or Nine of Cups. It was a voluptuous scene, that masquerade. So if you are lucky, you may actually be witness, or you may participate in this conversation where the person who's been making your life difficult gets a little dressing down. What do you think you're doing treating that Queen of Swords the way you're doing? What do you think you're doing trying to make that Queen of Swords do all of your work while you do nothing? What are you doing exactly? If you don't witness the conversation between the Emperor and the Ghoul, you will hear about it. But now we have the Death card. I really do feel like for a lot of you, you are getting a new boss. Some of them are getting fired. Some of you are being like reassigned to another team. Others of you are like, I'm going to go get a different job. Maybe even you've got somebody who offers you a job to get you out of that workplace. But there is an ending that with the Nine of Cups is what you want. So I like it. All right, this is the Energy Oracle. Hello, Patrick. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. How are you? Hello, Miss Princess. How's your day going? Ooh, Beverly Hills Cop 2. I may need to watch those again. It's been a while. So we've got appreciation. I feel like this is the energy coming from the Emperor. They see the Queen of Swords as an asset to the team or someone that should be respected. So basically, they're the advocate. Yep, they're being protective of this Queen of Swords. That person does a lot of good work for us, and you're trying to stress them out, or you're trying to make it look like they're not getting their work done. Tisk tisk. Finger wag. What else? Damn. I really do feel like some of you are going to eventually get your boss's job, especially for those of you where the ghoul was trying to make you do all of their work and then claiming that as their own work. This emperor might waltz right in and be like, oh, looks like the Queen of Swords has been doing all of your work anyways. Why do we have you around? I'll wait. Maybe we should just let that Queen of Swords take your place. They've been doing all the work anyways. We've got door to value and the woman holding a coin. Your money is about to improve. So yes, this person's been making your life difficult. They've been making work probably specifically or making money difficult. But you're about to get a raise, you're about to get a promotion, you're about to get a job offer, or your business is about to increase. Yeah, money's looking good. All right, this is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups in the reverse, Fool in the reverse. Yeah, so it's like one person's removed from a team or one person is asked to like move along this ghoul, where the Queen of Swords is recognized as someone who has been working diligently. But there's like, it could even be phrased as this just isn't a culture fit. This ghoul isn't promoting success. They're, being competitive or being a non-supportive boss. So the Emperor is not interested in maintaining that kind of environment and makes a change. Strength. This is the kind of boss you do want, right? This person wants to maximize, tenure or people, staying. They want to minimize turnover. And if this person's making people quit or not do their job as well as they could, then the Emperor views it as their job to fire them. So we have Chariot and the Hanged Man. I think a lot of these individuals are getting fired for what they've done to the Queen of Swords. If this is not a workplace situation, this is okay, well, we're not gonna be cool after this. It seems like you're just kind of a jerk. Ace of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Swords. When this conversation happens between the Emperor and the ghoul feels stuck. They don't have anything to say. They can't talk back because I feel like the Emperor brings receipts. Like, hey, here's this username. You deleted all of this work. Or, hey, here's this paper or this, contract that was written up and it looks like the Queen of Swords did all of it and you didn't do any of it. Please explain. I had to write a lot of pointed emails in my corporate experience. And I don't know if you guys have picked up on this, but I can be just a little bit sassy. And I do my best to be professional, right? But there would be times where like you'd send an email, right? And you're asking for, let's say you ask 2 questions and they answer one, but they don't answer the other. And it's because they don't want to answer. And then you have to like follow up with like excuse me, you didn't answer my second question. My favorite line was, please advise. So it's like, I can't say you. Please advise. You missed it. You didn't do it right. So this person is getting that please advise from the Emperor, right? Like, I feel like your job is to A, B, C. And all you did was D. It looks like all you did was complain and be a jerk. Hence the D. And the Queen of Swords over here, they did like all of your work. That's interesting, isn't it? I really do feel like this person's getting fired, you guys. Five of Pentacles and the Death card again. Hello, Frederick. How are you doing? Magician in the reverse, Six of Wands. But they tried to make it look like it's the Queen of Swords' fault, right? I would have been successful if it wasn't for that Queen of Swords. But the Emperor is like, actually? From where I'm standing, it looks like the Queen of Swords did all the work. So even though they tried to control in some fashion how they looked versus how this Queen of Swords looked, the Emperor is too smart and knows this Queen of Swords is the real reason for any victories or the person who's actually pulled their own weight and probably then some, right? So they look at this ghoul energy, this, coach, and they're like, kind of seems like we're paying you for nothing. So maybe we'll stop paying you. I don't think we need you. But again, the Emperor is bringing receipts. They're like, hey. So on June 17th, 2024, what we saw that you did was absolutely nothing. Isn't that weird? The ghoul doesn't really have much to say back. Consolation in the reverse. This person could end up being fired with no severance or losing out on a bonus. We've got hope and death. Oh, Lord. To be fair, I really do think this is one of the more beautiful cards in this deck. This is the Gypsy Oracle, if I didn't say that. But this is somebody, I think the Queen of Swords, who feels like things are about to get better because somebody fires or gets fired, or because you get assigned to a different team. You move away from this person who didn't do right by you. And it's because the Emperor's coming to advocate for you. We have melancholy, wedding in the reverse. So a wedding is a contract, right? Somebody's contract gets revoked. And I don't know that you're really going to be upset about it, right? You might do a happy dance, like I said. But keep a straight face. Be professional. You don't want the Emperor to worry about you. Oh, they got fired. Oh, that's all you got to say. Oh, how extraordinary. Don't say that. What else do we have? We have the priest, the Hierophant. Again, I'm starting to feel like this is more so our Emperor, right? This is what maybe the Emperor was training the ghoul to be the next Emperor, the next priest, right? But with Malady, it's like, no, we realize now that you don't really have what it takes. You can train and you can, teach and you can educate and you can offer experience, but there are some things that you cannot train. There's some things that you cannot teach. Do you have integrity? Because you either got it or you don't. I'm not going to try and teach it to you. I think that would be weird. Yes, exactly. Hello, Dweller. How are you doing? So we've got thoughts. This is our Emperor coming up with a plan. I value the contributions of this Queen of Swords, or I think this Queen of Swords is a person that deserves to be respected, right? So I want to make sure that they're in a spot where they're able to do what they need to do without dealing with people like this ghoul who tried to make it especially difficult for them to get their work done. All right, this is the signs of the times. If we get that skull endings card, I might faint. Just kidding. We've got peace and harmony. So things are going to be easier for you. You're not going to be dealing with that person trying to always make you look bad. And we've got enlightenment. I do feel like for many of you, you're about to get a new job, or you're about to get certification or training in that next level, because people do feel, especially this Emperor, they feel like you've got what it takes to be successful or to, you know, like climb the ranks. You've got feather messages, which is number 7, and palm or destiny. So this ghoul was a bit of a block to where you are supposed to end up. And that's why they're being removed, I guess. You're going to have a conversation, I believe, with this Emperor, and it's going to make you feel like things are going the way they should, or that things will be much easier for you. I do feel like for many of you, it'll be easier to make money, or you'll have like a little bump in pay. All right, this is the Golden Art Nouveau. What else do we have? Hello, ugly guy. How are you doing? Hello, third eye. What's going on? Page of Pentacles. That Emperor is back. And the King of Cups. I feel like this is the Emperor who is compassionate, who does care about their team. Let's go of somebody who lacks that empathy or compassion, doesn't treat their team with respect, or doesn't work well, doesn't play in the sandbox well with others, right? This Emperor is going to tell you about a new opportunity. With that Page of Pentacles, this could be for some of you a dream that is realized, or it's a step in the direction towards that dream that you want. They may be looking at you as the natural replacement for the person who gets fired. And we have the Tower. Again. 8 of Swords. King of Swords in the reverse. This would be our ghoul. They're trapped. I can't really say anything back because what you said is true. I didn't really do my job, or I was being unfair. For some of you, they literally will just be like, yeah, you're right. I was doing that. And for others, this person is going to be a little bit more likely to go kicking and screaming. But there's a new beginning here, a new chapter, and it's marked by somebody's departure. You got the wrong vibe, so you're going to need to go over there. Four of Cups. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. For some of you, this ghoul that had previously made things difficult rejected a plan or strategy or a career path for you. And now it's been made clear to you that they lied. They may have told you the Emperor said you couldn't do that, or that's not how we do things here, but they blocked you, or they rejected you from like a management training program or that next step in your career, possibly because they're threatened or intimidated by you. 9 of Cups in the reverse. 7 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. I think they realized you're more likely to ascend. You're more likely to get promoted. You work harder, or you do it better. You have a better perspective, or you come up with resolutions for problems more quickly. You made this person look bad, so they were trying to make you look bad. But the thing is, you were just doing your job. They framed it as you make me look bad instead of, oh, I make me look bad. What was that first card? The Mirror. You can blame other people all day. People do it every day. But it's the wise ones who know you have to be willing to look in the mirror at yourself, at what you're doing, just as frequently as you look externally for what's wrong. So we've got the 2 of Pentacles. Star in the reverse, Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. So because they were kind of trying to create this illusion or make it seem like they were not in the wrong, they have essentially bought their own ticket to not working there anymore. They boxed themselves in. They couldn't have this conversation with the Emperor without lying. But they also had reason to believe that if they lied, they would get caught anyways. So Five of Pentacles, I really do feel like this person's getting fired. I don't wish that on anyone. This person, though, they need to like not ruin things for their own people, right? This is the Voyage of the Soul. What else do we need to know? Ethereal, heavenly, angelic, airy, mermaids, fantasy, and daydream. This feels like somebody's daydream is coming true, or they're getting closer to what it is that they've been working so diligently for. We've got words, writing, journal, intention, affirmations, book, and letter. Remember I said at the beginning this person could work with regards to like communication. Words is coming out to kind of piggyback on that, right? You've got to be able to be good at messaging or creating summaries, writing contracts. We've got serendipitous, right place, right time, lucky and unexpected, and joy, serotonin, rush, happiness, excitement, and euphoria. I'm telling you, I really do feel like you get into a different job some way because this person wasn't treating you right. And that job is either something you've wanted to do for a long time or it gets you right close to what you want to do. You're like, oh my gosh, I can smell it. I'm almost like there, you guys. I almost got it. We got serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, and silence. Instead of dealing with somebody that is constantly trying to make things difficult for you or putting the blame on you, there's a new chapter starting, and it's one of ease and tranquility. Don't you love that fade on that color? Isn't it pretty? Hello, Jennifer. How are you doing? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. I sure appreciate you. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.